Hey folks, welcome back. Well, this is going to be a short one, but you're going to have to go back and watch the last video because it was kind of interesting. The last video actually had a few things happening in it that, well, I did actually catch one of them, but somebody else, if you look at the comments on that last video, pointed out a few others, and watching it over yet again, because I watch my own videos quite a few times to look for stuff like this, turns out there was actually quite a few times I was accidentally cueing the horse because I tend to talk with my hands, and well, I'm sure that, oh yeah, that guy back there you just saw walk past. Well, turns out that guy's a little more responsive and sensitive than I realized, and well, actually, in a way, well, I want to talk about a couple of things that they're things that I know about, but I haven't really talked about much. I think I mentioned it once before, but well, one of them was never hurts to have a second set of eyes, even if they aren't terribly experienced or knowledgeable. It's helpful. One of the things that his owner did actually request was that I watch while they're working with the horse so I can see things that they're doing. And that's true of everybody. See, it doesn't matter how good you are or how long you've been playing with horses. You're going to do things you don't realize you're doing. And it never hurts to have a second set of eyes. Now, if you don't have a friend handy to watch what you're doing, well, pretty much every cell phone out there these days is capable of taking videos. So take your phone and set it up somewhere where, turn it sideways, by the way, you get a wider view that way. Set it up so that it captures what you're doing. And if it means you have to delete a game off there to make room for your video, well, so be it. But capture what you're doing and then go back and look at it again. And you'd be surprised what you see if you sit back and look at it from an outside perspective as a spectator, not the participant. You'd be surprised what you see. I know I do it in my own all the time. I watch my own videos over and over, and surprisingly, quite a few times I catch myself making mistakes. And well, okay, so a second set of eyes, always handy. I don't care how good you are. I can use one too, believe me. And well, Lisa just proved that in my last video. She caught several. She put the times down on them, and I went back and watched that video yet again. I'd already watched it quite a few times, and sure enough, yeah, that horse was responding to me waving my hands around while I was talking. Yeah. Well, that just goes to prove how sensitive he is, and he is actually paying attention, which is a good thing. Okay, so a second set of eyes, or video yourself and critique your own videos. Always a great thing to do. That's the one thing. And the second thing is it goes along with that one because we're often doing things we don't realize we're doing. Quite often we actually create problems. And I'm speaking from experience because I've done it myself several times. And in fact, the last time I was working with this guy, now even last time I was working with him in that last video, there were several times where he walked off on me. Well, at least that's what it appeared. But on closer examination, he wasn't walking off. He was doing what he thought I was asking him to do because I was moving my arms around, and he thought I was sending him, asking him to move. So that's exactly what he did. And well, there was actually several occasions where that happened. Anyhow, that's not the only time, though. There's been times with other horses, other scenarios where I've ended up accidentally teaching the horse things I didn't want it to do or whatever. I was creating my own problems. And in most cases, that's exactly what happens. We create the problems. And we don't do it on purpose, but just because we don't realize we're doing certain things or teaching the horse certain things, we do actually end up teaching the horse bad things. So without even realizing it, we create problems. It's not intentional. We don't do it on purpose, but we do it. And well, because of that fact, like I said, second set of eyes does not hurt ever. They don't have to be particularly well educated when it comes to horses, as long as they can watch and pay attention, and they will see you doing things you don't even realize you're doing. So there you go. Second set of eyes, and well, That'll help you not create problems. Excuse me, this guy's got his mouth on things that they should not be on. Have a good day.